Okay, this is an extension of the drain tube coming from the COWL, left and right side of the windshield, just beneath the hood. Normally, let me show you. Normally that drain tube that hose goes up on right there is tucked into this little pocket. And on the back side of that little pocket, or in the front side of it, is the little hole that they put in these fender wells. See, it's right behind your front tires. It's right down in there. And you have another one that's right down in here. It's kind of like right down in there. As the water comes down the windshield, it goes down into your COWL. This is your COWL. It's all this area just below the hood at the bottom of the windshield is your COWL. And on each side you have a COWL drain. You also have two more drains. One is underneath this vent, and another one is just beneath this, the right side windshield where it's mounted, the windshield wiper where it's mounted right here. See, that's the passenger side windshield wiper. Right underneath that, you'll find another drain, a bunch of holes in the COWL, which leads to a drain tube that goes down into the reservoir, which is your AC intake there. And the water will leak down below the car. See, this is an S550 2013 W221, and a lot of people will have trouble with water leaking in their front floorboards, and it's because when this gets clogged up, it clogs up your drain line that's just sitting in here. And you got this little bitty hole. So as soon as that little hole, see my blue glove? Once that little hole gets stopped up with a leaf or two and a little bit of trash that comes in with the leaves, that's it. Your drain line starts backing up. And when that happens, what I think is happening is the water overflows here and goes down onto this area and comes through. See that light tan stuff right there? That's sealant. They put that on all the seals of the body. Wherever the body goes together, that you'll find that stuff. And you have some here on this. This is more like gray, but it's the same type of thing. It's a seal. It seals all the way around this. So when water backs up from this thing, because it's clogged up, can't fit through the little tiny hole that Mercedes put on there, your water leaks down all over this stuff. And in a 2-3 day rain pour, I've heard that people say their front floorboards are flooded with standing water. So that's what's happening. The water is overflowing this little thing here because it's all plugged up with leaves and shit. So the water never does come down the pipe. It actually just comes down over everything in here from above, because the top of that drain is actually overflowing all over all of this stuff. So the water will find its way in anywhere there's a seam like this. And there are other seams and other grommets, throughout this body. There's a grommet right there. Water can get through right there. So that's why they put these fender wells in here, to keep water. When you're going down the road, no water will get up inside. And then they put this silly drain in here that gets overflowed just because a leaf got stuck here. It's not that big. It gets stopped up very easily. Now this is an AMG S550 2013 W221. I hope that helps, guys. that tube, that clear tubing in that hose clamp, what you want to do, you just slip that clear tubing up over the drain that Mercedes put in there. Don't let that drain go down in this pocket anymore. Just pull it out of here, and don't pull on it. Just when you pull your fender well back, it's going to just pop out. And then you want to don't pull down on it, because you may pull it loose, because I believe it comes in 2 pieces, and you don't want to pull it loose, because you'll have to get literally behind the engine to put it back together. So you want to just carefully slip your tube up. And what I did is I put this clear tube in boiling water and I softened it, so it just easily slipped right over top of it. And I moved it up a few inches, and then put the clamp down here on the bottom, because it's harder to get the clamp on. I got a clamp that's just the right size, so it was hard to get it up on there. So I slipped it up as far as I could get it, just enough to grab it. And then this piece of tube here is about 13 inches. That's exactly 13 inches is what I just trimmed it to. And what it does, it ends right there. See right down there? And what's down there is a piece of, I don't know what it is, a plastic cover that Mercedes put underneath these cars. All it is plastic though. So your water, so you want to keep the end of your tube a good inch or 2 up off of that. That way leaves and shit have a way to just escape down the end of the tube. And then the water's just going to go down there on that plastic shield, which is it's a plastic shield from the road, to keep stuff from getting up on the body of the car. So the water's just going to puddle in there on that, and eventually it'll leak out right here in this corner, more than likely. See, you could go a step further and cut you a little groove right here for the water to get out, but I don't think water is going to have a problem getting out that. Water finds its way through anything except up. Everything down, it will find its way through. Hope that helps. No more flooded footwells in Mercedes Benz W221s. This is a 2013 model S550. You want to do this as soon as you can, because those drain lines get plugged up with 1 or 2 leaves, I swear, get down in it, and a bunch of little small stuff get piled up on those leaves, and it plugs it up. And you'll have to take a wire hanger or fish tape and run it down through there a few times to get all the shit come out. But currently right now, if yours is setting in this pocket, you can fish tape it or wire hang it all you want. You're pushing into this, so you're not going to get the stuff out the end of the drain, which means your drain's going to always be plugged up. So you definitely want to pull this out and do what I just did here. To open this, all you have to do, there's two clips that go in these 2 holes. First of all, the fender just tucks. This plastic fender well just tucks behind the body of the car, and it just holds it in there, by the pressure of itself. And then you got these 2 clips. They're just plastic push pins. Pop them in there and just push them, and they click in there, and it's that easy. Want to go back in there, you just pop those clips out, especially if you get one of those tools that they use. It's kind of like a crow's foot. It goes up under the head of the little push pin, and you just pop it out. There you go.